everybody! So Father's Day is just around the corner, and I don't know about you, but I have found that the most challenging person to shop for in my life is my husband, also the father of my children, hence Father's Day gift guide. Other men in my life, like my children, for example, boy men, they're really good about telling me exactly what they want, giving me lists, hyperlinks even. Shane, I'm talking about you. But Michael, if it's not a specific golf item, it's just kind of, it's difficult. So I thought I would put together a little list. I've written some things down to help you. There will be some helpful pictures popping up here. And I've also written a blog post and done a Pinterest board to help all of us, actually. And when I say help all of us, I really would love for you in the comments to add your own suggestions for gift guide things, because men are tricky. Number one on my list is a wireless Bluetooth speaker, like something small and portable. In my case, I'm always going to really relate this back to my own husband. Michael, if you don't know, plays a lot of golf, and when he's out on the driving range by himself, or even out on the golf course and there's nobody else out there, he has a little speaker that he keeps in his golf bag. It's about yay big, and he just, keeps it at a decent level. He's not, rocking out on the golf course, but he has that playing mostly on the driving range while he's working on his swing. I don't know if he likes to time his swings, I don't know, to the music, whatever. He enjoys listening to his music on this little wireless Bluetooth speaker that he keeps in his golf bag. And a waterproof one is especially nice if it's extra humid, if it starts to rain. It's just a nice thing to have. So that's number one on my list. Okay, next on my list is anything made by Yeti. Yeti is an amazing brand. They make, I think they're stainless steel tumblers that come with a lid. They make stainless steel cozy type holders for cans, beverage cans. We'll just leave it at beverage cans, beverage of your choice. They make coolers. They're kind of amazingly wonderful. They keep things either really hot or really cold, depending on what the temperature is that you want it to be. We have a few of the beverage, just the tumbler ones, and they are amazing. They keep your drinks cold for, well, let's put it this way. I have gone to bed with a tumbler full of water with some ice in it. I have reached for it 12 hours later. Not that I've been in bed for 12 hours. And the ice is still in there. It's still ice. It's magic. They make coolers. Now the coolers are really expensive. They are, I think, start over $200 for like a bag type cooler, and then they go $300–400. However, they are like magic. We hosted a after party for homecoming last year, and I had parents drop things off for the party starting at noon. The party, started about 11:30 that night, and one of the dads brought over a Yeti cooler, and it was already full of ice for us to store the kids' sodas for the party. And I looked at him, I said, "Oh no, you already put ice in it? This is all going to be melted by the time the kids come. The kids aren't really coming for 12 more hours." He goes, "Just you wait." I'd never interacted with a Yeti cooler before. So this was Saturday about noon, full cooler of ice, just sitting outside in about 90-degree heat. When he came to pick up the Yeti the next day, Sunday, at about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the ice was still fully formed ice. Magic. So great. They come in different sizes. There's a smaller one that's like a bag if you want to, again, put it in the back of a golf cart, a boat, a deer blind, whatever your man is into. They're very handy. Number 3 on my list is headphones, kind of like the wireless speaker, but if they, are not in a private place and need to keep the music just to themselves, wireless Bluetooth speakers that hook up, by Bluetooth to their phone so they can stream their music in. So when Michael can't swing on the golf course with his wireless speaker, he has the earbuds, the sport earbuds, so that he can swing freely. That sounded wrong. Swing his golf club freely and still listen to his music. He really, really likes those. So wireless earbuds for the guys. Guys love technology. I like technology. I don't think it's gender specific, but something that I think is pretty cool is the Amazon Echo. If you haven't tried this, I don't have it yet. I hope Michael doesn't watch this. This might end up as one of his gifts. It's not something he asked for, but I think he'd really enjoy it. It's the neatest thing. Everyone I know who has one loves it. I'll just link to it and you can read everything it does. It's like having an artificial intelligence robot living in your house. It can answer questions. It can turn lights on and off in your house if you have the appropriate hardware. It can tell you the weather. It can play music for you. It does your kids' homework. It checks your kids' homework. It can do amazing things. Tell you what the latest stock prices are, whatever you want to know, who's winning what game. It's so cool. So I think guys would love this too. Speaking of the Amazon Echo, if your husband or your family, your household does not have Amazon Prime yet, if you're not Amazon Prime members, and no, this is not sponsored by Amazon, we just use it a lot. Give the gift of Amazon Prime. If there's one thing that as a family we all use almost daily, it's Amazon Prime. First of all, the free 2-day shipping, and sometimes faster. Now it's like 1-day shipping. Sometimes it's 2-hour free shipping or 1-hour free shipping, depending on where you live. That's included with your Amazon Prime membership. The free movie streaming, it's sort of like Netflix. All the movies that are on there, the free music streaming. It's the gift that keeps on giving for a whole year. That for me, it's just the 2-day free shipping is worth every penny. So that's a great gift because anything a person could possibly want can be found on Amazon. So just give them that Amazon Prime gift certificate and they can just go to town there. Okay, totally different option. Men's grooming. They do groom. They do use products. They might not be so inclined to go to the store and buy them. So one of the things that Michael has used and was initially given and has gone out and repurchased over and over again are men's grooming products or toiletries, if you will, from Clinique. Clinique has a whole men's line. They're very manly packaging and he really enjoys them. They have a line specifically for normal to oily skin or normal to dry skin. They have stuff for beard maintenance and all kinds of stuff. It's, if your man has sensitive skin, it's fragrance free and dye free and hypoallergenic and all that great stuff. It's Michael approved. So I highly recommend that. It's great stuff. Along with in the men's grooming category is a beard trimmer. Beards are all the rage. I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. And they require some maintenance as far as keeping them a certain length and edging them. So I like this one. Michael has one that's a step down from this. The one that I'm recommending to you has a little vacuum in it. So it's not 100% going to suck up all the little beard shavings, but it does a really good job from reading the reviews of keeping it pretty clean in the sink area as the man trims or shaves or whatever. It literally sucks up the trimmings. So you don't get it all over your bathroom. I think it's really neat. Instead of your man asking you, what should I wear? What shirt goes with this? Why don't you just give him a couple of shirts that you know are nice for going out in the evening or whatever, and then he doesn't, he's set, he's good to go. So I have linked a couple of brands that Michael in particular wears. They're, a little, not like crazy trendy, but they're a little trendier. They're not the usual t-shirt or golf shirt type thing that he reaches for. So it's a little dressier. They're, the button-down shirts. They look nice, untucked with a pair of jeans or something if you're going out in the summer or actually even in the wintertime. And I think they're a little fun. And again, something maybe the man in your life wouldn't pick out for himself, but they make a great gift. And that's really the definition of a great gift. It's something that the person would really enjoy but might not normally pick out for themselves. Okay, this is on the pricier side, the one in particular that I'm recommending, but it can be anything, and that is a watch. I am specifically showing you the one that Michael has. This one is a pricey one, but obviously there's a range depending on how much you want to spend. You can't go wrong with a nice man's watch. Something else that a man always needs, and I have found that every guy I know needs to get replaced, is a wallet. Unlike women who have 8 million purses and are constantly getting new ones and switching them out, man will have a wallet until literally everything in it will fall out because it has holes in it. So maybe it's time to upgrade or replace the wallet that is living in your husband's back pocket. I've linked to a few that I have run by the guys that I live with. They all have slightly different tastes, and so and again, there's different price points there. It's summertime, and summertime means road trips, weekend trips, a lot more traveling. And I think every guy needs a nice duffel bag, an overnight type bag that they can just sling over their shoulder and go. Michael has a really nice all-leather duffel bag he loves. He uses that as his carry-on bag when we're flying. If he's just doing a road trip to go visit Jake, our son, who's away at school, he uses that, just throws it in the car and goes. If your man works out, these make, you know, depending on the kind, maybe not an all leather one, maybe just a canvas one. It's just a nice thing to have in their closet. You never know when you're gonna need a duffel bag. Now, another kind of bag that not every man's gonna want, but Michael suggested I throw it in there. I think Michael's dropping a pretty large hint for me, is a golf bag. Specifically, a Titleist stand bag. You telling me something, babe? Yeah, no, this is actually what Michael wants for Father's Day. He told me to put this in the video, a Titleist stand golf bag. I don't know. If you know what kind of golf bag, what brand your husband likes, or your father, or your boyfriend, or whomever you're giving a gift for Father's Day, go with that brand. Maybe it's time for them to get a new one. They do wear out over time, exposure to the sun, being worn as a backpack and hauled through 18 holes, whatever. It's kind of nice. They come in different colors. It's Michael approved. He's so funny. And then the last thing I want to recommend that you can actually go out and buy is for the barbecue. It's for grilling. Okay, I don't know what it is about guys and grilling and meat and their proprietary feeling over how they cook the meat, but I have seen these in so many catalogs, the brand where you can like custom order a brand with your initials, your husband's initials, or your, I don't know, and they can like brand the steak, like stamp it, like own it, it's their meat. So if the man in your life is a big grill fan and already has all the grilling accessories he wants, why not get him a brand so he can brand the meat? I just can't get past that. Okay, so in addition to all these lovely things that you can purchase, and which I know they would appreciate receiving, I know they would also appreciate just as much, if not more, things like a handwritten letter from you, from the kids, saying, you know, telling them why you think they're an amazing person, why you think they're an amazing dad, why you love them as much as you do. Like, that's something they're gonna treasure for a very long time. Something that Michael has on his nightstand, and he's had, well, I don't know, gosh, over a decade, because the kids were itty bitty when they made it, is I got a small bare wooden box at a local, like a Hobby Lobby or Michael's kind of store, and we cut out pictures of Michael's favorite things from the magazines, like pictures of golf and sports and dogs and things, and then I interspersed that with pictures of the kids and Michael and me, and with the boys' help, they were little, we decoupaged the whole thing, and Michael keeps it on his nightstand, and he throws change in there, and he throws random receipts and things like that. It's like a little catch-all. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention this. If you want to upgrade from that, we got this for Jake actually, or Jake got this as a graduation present, I should say. We didn't buy it. It's a leather catch-all that they can keep on their nightstand to throw keys and change and things like that in. That's very nice. Jake actually uses it, and that way he knows where he has actually put stuff down, keys, watch, phone, etc. So that's always nice to have on your nightstand. But this homemade one that we made for Michael, he's had forever. And along with that are like homemade picture frames, pictures of the kids, from the kids, things like a coupon book saying, you know, this coupon is good for 1 day of taking out the trash without you having to ask me, you know, things like fun things, a car wash from the kids, you know, like an actual, you wash the car yourself in the driveway kind of thing. Along with that, this is something that you would buy, but I think would be a great gift, is an annual pass to a local car wash. So it's like a year's membership or 6-month membership, or what, you know, they sell them by like books of 10 or quarterly, half yearly, and usually yearly subscriptions to a car wash where you can just go and take the car and get it washed as many times as you want. Guys love that. But these are just some of the suggestions that I have been able to come up with by polling the men in my life and, you know, scouring the internet for ideas. But, you know, as always, I really want to hear what y'all have to think. Like, what are some of the fun things that you've done, whether they're the homemade, handmade things that really went over well, or, you know, some really spectacular gifts that really stood the test of time and were actually used and loved and appreciated. I would love to hear your suggestions. So please, let's keep this conversation going in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.